Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to our Hunt the Yard series in Grounded, where this is more than likely going to be our last week of the series. I'm figuring we've got these 3 episodes to do to round things off, and I might not even need all 3 episodes, but I figure just to round the full thing out, we'll do that. We've gotten all the ingredients stored up here at the base to bring it up to the Java Mac to put into the embiggening cocktail mix or whatever here. And with having basically been across most of the yard, the only things that I really have not, I think, gone through are given the ant queens in each of the hives a little bit of, like, a gift or something, and that would turn the ants non-hostile, so it's more not super necessary to do. There are some more chips sitting around to find. I think it's just down to these 2. And there is something around the stump I do want to try looking for that'll help us just in general, but all in all, we've accomplished the fair majority of what I think there is to see in Grounded. So we're going to probably be doing our best at just like a few last minute things to round us out with. And one of those is to complete one of our, probably the main objective I had with playing the game, which was complete, at least hunt the yard itself and hunt one of every creature we can find in there. Some people might not like them. I'm going to probably skip the bosses. Maybe I'll try one of them in particular because it can give us the ability to make a tier 3 bow. But we'll see how it goes. For now, though, I'm going to try going after that last elusive animal, or I guess insect, same thing, that we've been trying for a long time. Oh, Tully's stuck under the chair. Okay. And that is, yeah, I can't remember if I had shown you guys that we had the stuffed Black Widow or not, but had a fair collection here. We need to try to get a scarab. If I can get the shell from one of those, we can scan it for the bit of science, but more importantly, we can take it back to the Oak Lab over there, duplicate it, and then I can use that to upgrade some of our equipment, because there are things like our Acid Edge. We're super close to having it max damage capacity, and that would be really nice to have. As well as I think a few other things, like the Tickmock Weedle with the Lifesteal would be nice to try to get on there as well. And our armor, I think, is as high. I might be able to get it a little higher still, I'm not super sure, but it's up there pretty well with what it offers. I'm not sure if I do have the acid damage and corrosion on, or the acid damage, I should say. I don't know how that is, because I don't know, maybe you have to be in third person, or you just don't see the effect trigger, like, visually. I don't know if that's, like, gone off at all for us. But yeah, it's been quite a series go through the game and just get through the story of it. I do feel like, for the most part, Grounded is really good, and because of that, the moments where something doesn't, like, feel quite as good or doesn't mesh quite right just stand out far more. It's a little different than when I was doing, like, Ark Survive Evolve for Hunt the Island, where you kind of run into these annoyances so often that the bad parts of it aren't as bad because it's more like just with the general premise of the game and how that follows, but when it's come to Grounded, it's set a much higher bar, and it does live up to that for the majority. It's just certain things that do feel pretty bad when you do encounter them. But we're out here for a couple of reasons to the far yard. One is to try to see if we can find a scarab out in these reaches. I have gotten a suggestion of where to try going after one in the undershed area, thanks to, again, going probably butcher the pronunciation, Anania? Something like that. It's like the YouTube little hand. Oh, I thought that was actually an animal for a second, but it's just the way the sap globs were there. There's one in the undershed that might not be able to dig away that we can try going after. But I also want to find an item that's supposedly somewhere around the stump. It's a trinket that's supposed to give a lot of good effects if you can come across it, but... Ooh, and we might actually have another wasp thing to clear out. There we go. That's cleared out. I do want to be careful about the wasps, though, just because I might be getting close to having them actually possibly launching an attack on our fort. Or on Hunting Fort Stalwart. It doesn't matter too much anymore, but still would prefer... Okay, stamina went a bit low, but there we go. Okay, so grab that. Tully, I do wish he would be far more useful, but it... Oh! There we go. I think I actually had the acid effect go off there for a moment. Okay, there's that. Let's smack this open. Because if we do manage to get the scarab shell, I'll probably need these pieces in order to make the upgrade material for the acid edge. That should be fine there. And you know what? Actually, this might be the fire ant nest over here. Oh, I do see another milk molar down there. Yeah, that looks like a possible anthill. Or... Actually, I haven't even been down this way either, so... I had original plans of, like, going for the scarab and that, but we might be getting sidetracked here. And you know what? It's a perfect week for that, too. Let's just see. Does this say it's the... Well, actually, I have a... Okay, I had fair visibility for a while there. I think that's a supreme marble or something. I'm going to be mindful because we might have a lot of fire ants to deal with down here, but... With our armor and equipment, we should be pretty good. Actually, there's a lot of upgrade materials down there. And yeah, that... Okay, this definitely has to be the fire ant hive. The only question is... Can I get around without ticking too many of them off? Because it looks like we're actually in, like, a nice hidden area up here just to, like... scout a bit. Oh. There we go. Take care of you. Yeah, it looked like they were coming from this way. So oh! Kind of hard to make it. There we go. Oh, my bad. Let's actually get our hammer, bust this, and get this. And maybe we'll just try running down and see what we can find in here. Because I think with our gear... Okay, we still do take a fair few hits from their attacks. And this, right, I thought I needed a knife for this, but actually, that's all it takes.
Everything looks good from here.
And that's the nice thing about having the Mockweedle with us, is all I need to do is a few whacks with that, and I've gotten some of our health back, no problem. Now, it'd be nice to be able to get this up with its damage output too, because I feel like it's got to be whatever damage you do, it's proportional to like the lifesteal you get back. So if that does a lot of damage, you'll also be getting a lot of healing in return. All right, now. Okay, I'm already kind of full on inventory, which I wasn't expecting to have happen too soon, but maybe we'll try to get down just to the bottom of the hive here. Just see if we can find the queen or not. And, oh yeah, there's a lot to get here. It'd be nice to... I can't remember if I have to find the queen first, then that gives me the recipe, or I can find the recipe somewhere else and then bring it down, but... Oh. No, Yogi Swolehead. Okay, so... Not exactly how I thought we'd be coming out of there, but... Oh. Okay, I guess that was the bottom of the pit we were looking at, and Yeah, here she is.
I spot new one for the bestiary.
Yeah, at least we found her. Okay, so tasty toe jam sandwich. I don't think I can make that up, but let me just check in case. No. So I do have to figure out where I would make that from somewhere. Oh. Okay, no stealing. Yeah, so I don't know where I'd exactly get the recipe from, but at least we found where we have to go for it. It's actually probably the easiest hand queen to reach, in my opinion. Because all we really basically have to do, I think, is, like, glide our way down to the bottom of the pit that we saw from above. And yeah, that would basically be to where she is. The hardest part, again, is going to be figuring out where we get the... Oh. Take that. Got the swole scabby. Let me see, though. We might be able to Skyrim our way up here. There we go. Okay, another couple milk molars. I don't know. No, I don't think I can, like, keep doing that to get out of here. I wish I could, but I think I gotta go back through the hive, or, like, through the tunnel system here for that. I don't know where I would come across that other, recipe for that offering. I can't remember if they are from the chips, or it's just something in the environment we find and pick up. What we'll do, though, is just try to run our way out, because armor is doing pretty good for its quality, as well as our health is pretty stable. Alright, there's some more upgrade materials all about, but I don't think we actually can use anything. Well, no. If it's out, if it's blocked off, maybe there's something good here. Although it looks like just, again, a lot more upgrade material. Maybe that's all there was to this area here. Or maybe also shortcut out. Oh, nope, found their food larder. Ow. With, oh, kind of odd that there are pupa down here. Okay, let's just try to get out of here. Jungle anthill. Oh. Okay, apparently I found the back entrance. Alright, I can't even switch because I don't have the inventory spots to put some stuff back. Okay, let's... Alright, can't change that. Can I change for... Yeah, we change for the shield at least, just that way I'm not killing the torches. You guys are following us a lot longer than I thought you would. Well, we do need to heal up, so that's your fault. That's right, you go off. Okay, so where... Oh, we came a lot further out than I thought we would.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Sure it is, Dr. Tully. Okay, what can we get rid of? Okay, we'll get rid of that, because that's just one. We don't really need fire ant heads anymore. And I can use the food, so we'll munch on that.
Not bad.
And we're good. Okay, so... Yeah, we want to keep going this direction. Got completely sidetracked there, but all in all, with this being our last week, I think it's fine for a little bit of stuff like that to be seen and done.
Clean.
And... Oh, yeah. Oh, I was actually right by this field station before. Didn't realize the hill entrance was over there. I don't think I have anything there I need to do. We can check here, because now that we got that one... I might actually want to put into... Okay, well, I'll start here. We'll go for... I guess we'll do max arrow stack size. And here... I think I'll go into stamina, just that way I don't run out of stamina too quickly when we are in fights. And right, we're by the toolbox. We got wasps here. I have to see what I'm going to do. I was like, we can... We can try taking them on, but again, I'm going to just focus more for reaching the stump, which I think we're actually getting pretty close to here. Yeah, I think this is actually a big slope of it. And I haven't actually been around this stump during the daytime. Is that the Swole's, or Swoley, or whatever their name's arm? Kind of surprised that there's not like a, discovered this location or landmark. Oh. Does look like we have some more army men, though. We found the purple faction. Ah, you guys... That's what you get for not learning, just backing off. Nope. Okay, tiger mosquito. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the stagnant water here. Somewhere around the northern side of the stump, there's what we're looking for. So I guess we're just going to have to do a bit of roaming and keep our eyes peeled. I just did have a mosquito raid, so I'm kind of hoping that even if I take care of them, they won't get too aggressive. And oh, underneath a big ladder too. There we go. Now I hear some... Oh! Can see it through the moss, I think? There we go. You're down. I'm hearing more about... I thought we might have more to deal with.
Giant blood-sucking mosquito.
Okay, hopefully we've got a little bit more calm, but I love the Acid Edge. It's so nice having this strong of a weapon just to deal with anything in the area. Okay, not over here. See, I don't exactly know where what I'm looking for is. So it's just kind of a case of, I guess I have to roam around and hope I just stumble upon it by chance. I also don't know how big it is either, so it might be one of those things where I could be right beside it and overlook it and not know until the comments are like, dude, come on, it was right there. I do see, yeah, more wasps around here. I have to deal with those probably in a little while. I was also kind of hoping with being up around some areas I haven't been before, I'd have better luck finding, like, more scarabs or a chance to come across them. Yeah, but so far, doesn't seem like there's too much luck. Oh, here's a little treasure trove. I think all I'll take from this, though, is the sour candy. And what about over this way? Oh, not what I was looking for, but not a bad consolation prize either. And smack. There we go. Okay, it's another little bit to help us out. Oh. Actually, I shouldn't be all that.
What foul magic's birthed you?
Yeah, now that I know the actual way to dealing with the wolf spiders, God, I was an idiot and took way too long to actually, like, check and see, oh, chopping, slashing, those are the best things to use. But you know what? We'll probably have these... No, little...
I could devour Billy Hall right about now.
Yeah, you know what? Just to be safer... And I was going to say, I'll try to... There we go. You're taken down. Get rid of... Actually, maybe I'll hold on to that. I don't need the tick fangs, so there's not much we can make there. We'll get rid of the sap globs, and even that one rope. The only problem with these guys... There. The most annoying of them now taken care of. The rest here will be pretty easy to tackle. I say that till I have Tully in the way. There we go. Another one taken down. And I believe all I need to do for the wasp nest is to just shoot it a few times with the crossbow. Yeah, there we go. There. That's done. There we go. Another wasp nest taken care of. And again, I don't really have much use for the paper, but at least that should keep it a little safer while I'm trying to explore around here for what I'm after. Although, here it looks like a bit of a light from up here.
Let there be light.
No, maybe not. I just saw like a little bit of an orange glow from this direction when I was...
Taking a look.
Okay, nothing I'm seeing so far. Yeah, I might actually have to look up exactly where what I'm looking for is. Just because the only thing I really have to go on is it's in like a crevice or nook or something around the northern, or around the stump, towards like its north side. It doesn't exactly narrow it down when like we're in here. I don't think it'll be in the water. This is more of the lab, but I don't think it would be in the lab. You're taken care of. You're dealt with. Okay, yeah, so this is the way into the lab. There is something else in there that I could go for too, but I don't think I'm really after that for this trip. Because the thing I'm trying to find should be more worth it than what we get from that lab. There's a pendant that or I should say there's part of a trinket that when you combine, you get a full trinket that's like actually I think I have it. Yeah, Sarah's charm. You find one half of the charm in here, and the other half I've actually picked up from the pond. But what I'm looking for... Again, I keep getting completely loaded on... Okay, wasp paper I don't have any use for. Fire ant... I don't know why I picked up the pollen. No, maybe from the wasps.
Everything looks good from here.
Yeah, can't really get out that way. Okay, what I think I'll do is just try to get out of under here and take a quick moment to check where I find what I'm after. Just that way it's not a bunch of fumbling around in the dark. And then that way, too, we'll have... This episode we can at least close out with having an objective met. As much as I could spend a lot of time roaming through all this, we do have a bit of a deadline for the week to wrap it all up with. So yeah, give me one moment, I'll check and see where I need to find what I'm looking for, and then bring you guys back. Okay, from the sounds of it, it's actually up on the top of the very stump. Now, so I've got to try to figure out the best way of getting up it. So that is actually a bit of an interesting dilemma. So I'm not sure the best way to go for that. Like, the stump is very large. And there are some mushrooms, but I also don't quite see what I'm looking for too easily either. And... God, you guys. If I could honestly find the recipe for the sandwich, maybe I would make it up just so I don't have to deal with the fire ants so often. Oh, maybe over there is going to be my best bet, actually. Just have to try to see if I can find a way up onto that little bit there. Almost wish they included something like, say, a jump pad you could just put down and then fling yourself upwards. This might even be the case if I have to build a way to it, rather than I can just, like, scale and climb my way up. But you know what? We're actually going to use a little bit of a trick of the game includes for us. And we're going to use the free cam and a little bit of help for it. So time of day, we'll set to this so I can actually see. Yeah, so my thinking is if I can get kind of up around there. So it actually looks like if I keep going down this way, I might find one of the routes that are easier to climb on. I do admit, I feel like the game has night is way too long compared to day. Like, we've got all the mushrooms here, so I might actually be able to try to... Oh. Now that's Tully. Okay, I'm getting attacked multiple sides here. You're the little bugger. I knew there was something else besides just them. Okay, now I think we can try to do this a little bit more freely. So I think it is the case of... Yeah, I think I've got to try hopping across all this, although... Doesn't seem to want to let me climb any higher, because I was going to see if I could get up there. Can I just get onto... Ah, shoot. I was hoping I could just glide onto that and then make my way across, but it doesn't want to let me. Like, I can get onto here and jump across, no problem. I don't think I can get up onto that one. Oh, I can, actually. And I think I... Yeah, can land on these. Ah, it might be right here where I'm stuck. Just can't quite get enough height to get onto that. Although, if I do this, I think I can scale. There we go. We're kind of working our way up. Okay. And then we have a lot. Well, this is obvious to follow, and you know what? Okay. Try not to fall down further now that I'm all the way up here, but I figure I can probably use the splinters for more arrows for ahead. Get a little bit there. Oh, wait, there was... Oh, splinters right here. Okay, so I think this is what we gotta follow. Up the mushrooms. And from here... You know, I am going to do the free cam just to look around so I'm not... messing myself up too much. Oh, okay, well, moth up here. I can't tell what that is over there, so let's just see if we can get the time of day to be a bit nicer. See, I don't know if that's what I'm looking for or not. Although it says northern side, so I might actually have to try going more over this way. But at least with us up around this area, maybe I can try, like, working my way around. See, I think I gotta get over there. Again, not a bad consolation prize to come across. Okay, there's that cracked open. And I might have screwed myself over, but we'll see.
Taking a look.
Okay, there's another tooth there. Ah, shoot, I definitely messed myself up there.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not going... I don't think I'll be able to climb too much more here. Shoot. Yeah, let me give a quick moment to see. Okay, actually... I don't know if it is the main stump here to find it, or... No, it seems to be saying it's actually not at the stump like I thought it was. It's actually... more to the west. Like it's over this way. Yeah, if it is really... Uh-oh. Yeah, so apparently it's actually some... more like could be somewhere over this way. Yeah, I thought it had mentioned, like, stumps so often it was back with that lab, but apparently... Ow. Might be somewhere over here. Yeah, I am kind of going back and forth with another video just to find out where I gotta go for it. So it sounds like it actually might be a bit ahead. It's in like a tiny little crevice.
Fiat Lux!
Right here. Now this is why I wanted to look up how to find it, because like this tiny little thing is what we've been after. Smaller than I think some of our tools we would drop. So it's right here, and much easier to get than I thought it would have been. And what this does is it offers a lot of things to help us out. As it gives us smattering of enhanced stance for an arduous journey. I mean, again, that's a little vague, but it's basically a little bit of everything you use gets a benefit from it. Like health recovery, stamina drain, stamina itself. So we at least got what I was hoping for from that. And though we still didn't come across a scarab.
I'm holding raw science in my hands.
And what is... Is that a toenail? It is. I don't know why this would be here of all places. But I guess I'll snag it just because we might need a little bit of extra ingredients for our concoction. And now that we've got that... Oh, I'm out of dandelions. Gotta be more careful about going down big drops now, but... I think we're basically in the clear to... Yeah, I think we want to get back to Far Yard Outpost. Then that's not too bad to get home from.
Watch out, roly-poly rolling in.
So, a little extra than I was planning to do today, but the main objective was met, or at least half of them were. I just might see about trying to fight a few of the insects in that about for the lifesteal. Okay, where'd you go? Okay. Full health. I mean, we could use a bit more food and such, but we can always resolve that with getting back to the base. And yeah, we're in a decent little spot now. Actually, I can even resolve that right now with all these. Now, one thing I thought I had to do was just like, when it came to using up the food, I didn't realize you could just spam use and basically skip the animations for them. Ooh, Oxhorn Beetle. And there we go. Completely topped up. So yeah, let's quickly get back to Far Yard. And next episode, I think we'll see about getting everything we have to do for the story kind of in order. I'm not sure everything it'll entail, but we'll just go through and see what it says. And that, hopefully, if I can do all the story stuff next episode, before we do bring it to a complete close, I can go after and try to find that last scarab we're after. As it's the only free-roaming insect we haven't yet encountered taken down. If I check the data here... Okay, I must have also... I haven't actually found the Black Ant Queen either, but again, it's... I don't think it's a big thing given they are like a stationary thing, so I won't worry too much there. But yeah, when they kept describing, okay, it's by the stump, no, it's by a fallen log by the stump. It's not the actual stump that's literally labeled there. That's why I was having such trouble. Well, we've got that, so we're now equipped there. We'll drop a bunch of the crap we picked up off at the base, so that way we don't have to worry about the inventory being so overloaded. And see what ingredients we need to grab to start heading up for that next episode. Hopefully, morning will be cracking soon, and then we'll be able to head up there. And then we can see everything that's going on with that. Oh, and I also did decide to give us a little hot tub to soak in if we want to. Just because we can. Okay, but let's hop out of there. And get some of our stuff put away and in order. There we go. Everything's fine there. Glue masher. Yeah, we'll make from ladybug parts. Spider chunks can go in, sure. A little bit of that. And I just want to check for any further upgrades. Yeah, so all of our armor is fully upgraded. Our Tickmaqueedle, we need the jewels for that. Jewels for that. And jewels for that. So that is fully along on its way. So for now, we are good to end this episode of Grounded right here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. Until I do see you all in the next video episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.